Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one it is a very close to top of the table clash. Rebecca going up against Bandit Keith. I'm going to pull up the graph now. Now Keith is listed as first because of the outcome of Marek and Joey's match yesterday. Keith is first, Rebecca is fourth. So Keith is at 6 and 1. Rebecca is at 5 and 2. So top of the table clash should be pretty good. From Rebecca's perspective to begin with, she's got Shadow Ghoul, she's got Skalengul, she's got a Witch of the Black Forest, and she's also got Bubonic Vermin there. So it's not a bad start for Becca. Keith has started off with Ground Attacker Bugroth. And Rebecca has drawn Dragon's Gunfire, which isn't a bad card as well. She's made good use of that in the past. But Becca has started off with the Bubonic Vermin. Oh, and now Overdrive for Keith. So this could be an interesting start for Becca. Keith won't be able to get rid of all of the Bubonic Vermin. So Becca could get Shadow Ghoul to the field at possibly 1900 if everything goes right here, because when Bubonic Vermin's flipped up, it brings another copy of itself face down, but if that one flips up as well, the effect will activate again. And Keith has gone after them both. So we could be seeing a very early Shadow Ghoul in this one. If we can get an early 1900 to the field, which because Shadow Ghoul gains 100 for every monster in the graveyard, this could be quite a strong start for Becca. Alright, Keith tributes Bubonic Vermin, so Shadow Ghoul has come to the field. It is 1900. Becca throws down Wabaku, again another handy card to draw. And she looks to take advantage early in this one. Keith loses 300 life points, he's down to 7,700. Becca with Witch of the Black Forest, and she does also have Polymerization, so if she draws Sangan, she could summon Sandwich as well. Keith, oh, Mechanical Chaser, 1850. Oh, and Machine Conversion Factory. Okay, Becca has flipped up Wabaku, so Shadow Ghoul will be safe for a turn, but to get over Mechanical Chaser, that will require another 3 monsters to be in the graveyard. Unless Becca can power it up, Rush Recklessly, Mask of Weakness. Oh, Offerings to the Doomed. That is a very, very good draw for Becca, as she can use that to destroy Mechanical Chaser, and she does. That is heart of the cards right there, and it couldn't happen to a more deserving opponent in Bandit Keith. Becca sets Skalengul, wants to utilize the effect of drawing. It's only a 900 attack, so it's not really if Becca can mill out a Sangan, she could have a 1900 and a 21, and then increasing Shadow Ghoul's strength as well. Alright, face down defense for Keith. Thing is though, Bandit Keith has such a pool of random attack that he can pull out very, very quickly. He's always a dangerous opponent to play against, Keith. Although he's only played one defense here. Skalengul is flipped up. Now Witch of the Black Forest is on the field as well. Ring of Magnetism is drawn for Becca. And oh, she's played it. Onto Skalengul. Okay, it's an interesting move. I see the idea behind it though. Oh, Battle Footballer for Keith. Basically, if Keith brings something to the field that could destroy Shadow Ghoul, Skalengul's going to be the one to take the hit. And it will power Shadow Ghoul up to 2000. So it's actually not a bad move from Becca. It's basically forcing Keith to have to attack. Now, Keith has just tributed Battle Footballer and has played Pendulum Machine. So that is weaker. Oh, Tribute to the Doomed. Oh, that's a card and a half. There goes Shadow Ghoul. A tribute to the Doomed was used by Bandit Keith in the match with Yugi, I believe, where he was under the control of Marek. It's one of those sorts of cards that Bandit Keith would have accumulated during his dueling career. Rebecca has drawn White Dust on, and now she's in a spot of bother against this Pendulum Machine with the loss of her Shadow Ghoul. So 6450 playing 7700. Keith in lead in terms of monster strength and life points. He avoids Witch of the Black Forest. There goes White Dust on, the proudest of them all. Which is a good way to describe Becca, especially when we first met her. The series says Lesser Dragon. Becca does have Dragon's Gunfire, but it can't really do anything. Pendulum Machine's defense, if it was under 800, different story maybe, but not in this situation. Lesser Dragon has been summoned though. And Keith doesn't play anything else, just goes straight to his battle phase. There goes Lesser Dragon. And Becca's still with Witch of the Black Forest on the field. If she draws Sangan, she could retake the advantage. There's another Skalengel. Becca may be looking to activate that flip effect again. Keith now with 4 cards in hand. Oh, and to his battle phase again. Yeah, Keith does have a lot of high-level monsters. Can brick, as we know. Skalengel. Oh, Millennium Shield has been drawn. Keith has used his tribute to the Doomed. Did we put in Offerings to the Doomed in Keith's deck, or did we just put in tribute? I don't remember. Either way, Becca has just tributed Witch of the Black Forest in exchange for the Millennium Shield. 3000 defense and can now utilize the effect. She's going for Luster Dragon. Oh, it's good play. Millennium Shield of 3000 defense is very useful, but it's... Oh, there's Mystical Space Typhoon. It will get rid of Rebecca's 7 tools of the Bandit. Keith's got he's got a long way to get over that Millennium Shield. He does go in for the attack. And at 3000 defense, they're both on 6450. Now main phase 2 for Keith. Oh, he's played Offerings to the Doomed. So we did give him Offerings to the Doomed. Keith, despite his win-loss record in the anime, he is a good player. He has a lot of rare cards. Tribute to the Doomed, so he used that against Yugi. Keith didn't make any more appearances after that duel with Yugi, did he? No, he kind of ran off and that was that. The Pendulum Machine is causing absolute havoc here for Becca. She was so close to getting that Luster Dragon 2 down. What else can she draw here? Goes with another Witch of the Black Forest. I mean, she's still got 3 Sangans in her deck, so she could pull it. There are only 24 cards remaining in her deck now. Oh, she's drawn Scapegoat. Okay, that might buy her a little bit of time. 4 defensive shields. Unfortunately, she can't tribute them, but if she can get Luster Dragon 2 to the field, she could get rid of that Pendulum Machine. She does have Monster Reborn stalking around somewhere in her deck, I believe. I don't think she's used it yet. So both players on 6450, both completely even on life points, but Keith now has a few defensive shields to get out the way. He's just tributed Pendulum Machine. Oh, and for Machine King. 2300 that gets to. Oh, 7 completed. That'll be 3000 attack. That is going to be very tough for Becca to get through now. Oh, how does she get through something of that strength? Well, then again, if she can draw a Monster Reborn, there's a few monsters in Becca's graveyard. Oh, Final Destiny. That could do it. That could very well do it, although Becca would have to throw a decent hand. It destroys all cards on the field though. Keith has thrown down another face down spell or trap. Or one face down spell or trap now. There goes a sheep token. Becca could activate Final Destiny on this turn. Oh, she draws 1 Day of Peace, which will actually allow her to draw another card as well. Giant Soldier of Stone. And she goes straight to her end phase. Well, she's got 6 cards in hand, maybe looking to try to load up her hand a bit while she's got Scapegoats, but with Disc Magician now on the field, Keith plays another face down spell or trap. So both sheep tokens are going to be lost here. Becca may have no choice but to play Final Destiny. Not Final Destiny, Final... Is it Final Destiny? It is Final Destiny. Okay, there's Mystical Space Typhoon. Is she going to go for it? I guess she kind of has to. Well, she has. So what will she pick? Dragon's Gunfire is gone. There goes Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, there goes Luster Dragon 2. Oh, she threw Witch of the Black Forest and Polymerization, so she's abandoned Sandwich. She has decided to keep Giant Soldier of Stone, probably for the 2000 defense, which is played in attack mode. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, that's a very big risk from Rebecca. 5150 for Keith now. He's only got 2 cards in hand, but Keith has a lot of cards over 1300. I don't know about that. Massive risk. Oh, Keith straight to the end phase. Wow, okay, Becca may have got away with one there. She's just drawn Turtle Raccoon. It'll be 2000 altogether if she wants it, but... Oh, there she goes. She puts in defense mode. Now, maybe that was a misclick, and Becca just got lucky. Either way, she did take off 1300 points, so she does have life point lead. She's ahead by 2000. And oh, Keith again to the end phase, so he may have drawn all of his high-level monsters. There's Thunder of Ruler. Now, Becca could attack again here as well. Thunder of Ruler will skip Keith's battle phase. So it'll be another 2000 here to put Keith to 2450. If he attacked with Giants, if Becca attacked with Giant Soldier of Stone, Keith may have actually been in striking range on next turn. He would have been. Oh, he would have been down to 1150 if Becca had kept Giant Soldier of Stone in attack mode. I don't blame her for putting it in defense mode. It's safe now. Thunder of Ruler is flipped up, and Keith, 5 cards in hand. Face down defense. Oh, sorry, spell or trap. And to end phase. Those 4 cards in Keith's hand, they've got to be high level monsters. Rebecca has drawn Stuffed Animal, aka Teddy. 13 and 12 is 25, plus the 7 is 3200 altogether. Keith will lose if he cannot block these attacks, and it looks like he cannot. 32 turns, marathon first match, and Becca has picked up the first win. So Bandit Keith will have to win 2 games in a row against a very good opponent in Rebecca to get a season point. Rebecca 1 win away from claiming hers, and she is the only one capable now of sweeping 3-0, obviously as well. She could pick up a bonus point. If she picked up a bonus point against Bandit Keith, like Joey did against Marek for all those who saw, that would be absolutely stuff of legends, given how Joey's game against Marek was insane. Utterly insane. Alright, as we are in after the first match, I usually do go to comments after the first match. Sort, okay. Keith, oh! Okay, Becca will be looking to take advantage of this. So Keith's perspective, he has drawn an absolute shocker and he's not happy. His curs are flying around there. Newell Joseph, 5060 says, Weevil is a funny character in the anime. He and Rex Raptor were played up as the biggest names for their circuit and they get absolutely jobbed out of every given time. Raptor and Weevil, and I did reply to that comment too, but after that, Newell Joseph sort of like listed what games Raptor and Weevil had. The only times Raptor and Weevil won, I don't believe Raptor won at all during the anime. Weevil won once, and that was against Rex Raptor. So the only time they won was when they were playing against each other, and one of them had to win. Skalengel wasn't played face down this time. Oh, there's Sunder of Ruler. Keith still has a really bad hand here. Elgar the Regicide, Joey pulling out that anime plot armor today. That Time Wizard was the immortal in that match. Since there were quite a lot of comments, I might just have to go through for the names of Spiral Jin. Shout out as well as Thunder of Ruler is activated from Keith. Said, I love these videos you've constructed. Such an entertaining metagame with these decks. I legitimately get hyped when I hear the phrase, time for Duelist Kingdom action. I don't know how I came up with that phrase. I think I just said it one day and it's just stuck. And now it's, it actually, when I say that line, it's time for Duelist Kingdom action, or like the, alrighty, it's time for Duelist Kingdom action, it's now actually a marker point for when I'm editing the video together. So as long as I hear that in the certain point at the start of the video, it means that nothing should be out of sync. So I'm actually using it as like a, somewhat as a sync point as well, which is why I say the same thing at the start, because that actually does help a lot. Usually I call out just the letter A as well as to put a sync point, but it's with video stuff, the reason why you see like it goes straight into the lobby is I cut a little bit at the start. As soon as the create thing is pressed, I call out the letter A and I use that as a sync point, and then the alrighty time for Duelist Kingdom action starts, and that's when I know that I can sync my commentary with the video time code, because they're both like out of sync with each other, because they're both because they're recorded separately. If that makes sense. It's when you go through video editing process, you find little ways to kind of help yourself with that. Now Keith has drawn Golgoyle. It's a 1600. He's thrown down stop defense. He had a negate attack. He didn't play it. I don't know what that third... Oh, that card from the left. That's a time machine, isn't it? Isn't that what Keith played? Becca plays... Oh, she plays Tribute of the Doomed, or Tribute to the Doomed herself. I believe Becca played that against when she was dueling Yugi, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Keith has got Magic Jammer, and he's... Oh wow, he's thrown Negate Attack. It was a good move by Keith in the end to keep that. Oh, maybe that's why he kept Negate Attack in his hand, because he's got Time Machine. That can get Golgoyle back if it's destroyed by battle. Maybe that's why he kept Negate Attack, so he didn't want to throw Zero or Pendulum Machine. Becca plays Witch of the Black Forest. She won't be able to get through the 1600 defense, so from here. Shoutouts to Moonwolfie as well. Says the rematch from the anime, and this time Joey wins. That was for Joey and Marek's match as well. Zukowski 1978 as well as Bandit Keith. Oh, how did Golgoyle get destroyed? Oh, there's Rush Recklessly in the graveyard. You look down for a second and you miss stuff during Yu-Gi-Oh games, but Keith had that Time Machine, and he's managed to get his Pendulum Machine back. He's just drawn Blocker as well. I'm just going to go through names of comments from here. So, I mean, I'm trying to respond to messages by text as well on YouTube a little bit more often now as well. When I'm on the train on the way down to the film and TV studio, when I'm on the train, I've got like a 40 or so minute sort of window to start to reply to some as well. Alright, another face down for Becca. That was that tributed face down? Either way, there's Blocker. Keith didn't go for Pendulum Machine. So also shout outs to Zukowski 1978, who actually I will say in this one that over in Massachusetts they had a tornado and was catching up on the duels. So that's another reason why I do these duels, so people can forget about everything that's going on in the world that they would rather have. Oh! Snap! Keith has played Stop Defense on Millennium Shield. Oh, that is a heavy play from Keith. It's put the life points almost even, and Becca has lost her best defensive card. Oh, that's a massive, massive blow for Becca. He's got 4 in defense, so... And Keith's only got that. He was using Pendulum Machine in the last duel as well. Oh, he's drawn Overdrive. Shoutouts for drawing while talking as well. More about the game for Rex and Pegasus. Talking about where the damn game crashed and didn't give us a result for what was a really good second match. But the second match of the second match was really good. Alright, main phase 1. Rebecca plays a face-down defense. She's not going to be able to defend forever here, though, as well. Sukowski also commented again for Weevil and Paradox Brothers. Demi Henning as well, Elgar the Regicide, Emperor Pikachu again as well. Mecha Jason as well, Silas DC. As Lesser Dragon is targeted and destroyed. Becca's running out of defenses here. Keith isn't targeting that Witch of the Black Forest either. Super Palco as well. SCH 292. Sir Aaron Game Guy, good to hear from you as well. Mech Warrior 141. I think that might be a new name. I don't know if I think I may have seen that name come up before, but I'm not 100% sure. But Weevil did win 1 match when he played Rex. Regionals. Rex and Weevil, they have had really good matches in the past. I'm actually really keen for their match in this. Becca drew that Scapegoat again, so she's managed to get some defensive shields back. Another long-time commenter as well, Kodos Kopos, said, "I'm sorry, but your silence that followed when the game crashed made me laugh." It's that silence is me contemplating throwing the Switch onto the highway. Well, the Switches currently aren't actually at my house, so I don't have a Switch to throw onto the highway. Both the guys got it. We're trying to get through some recordings over the weekend, so I have lots of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff to record commentary to next week. I've still got my Switch 2 here though, because we don't actually play this on Switch 2. We still have the Yu-Gi-Oh games on the original Switches. I'm too nervous to transport it over to the Switch 2 just in case something goes wrong with like data loss or something. Even though it won't, it'll be fine. The game will go over to the Switch 2 properly without any problems. I'm sure it would, but I'm just not game. It's not broke, so don't fix it. That's my mentality, because if I lose save data on... or if the save data gets lost on either one of the profiles on my Switch or Cameron's Switch, then we can no longer record duels. Like, we're in trouble. We would have to get all the cards again on another profile, and that takes a lot of time. So, alright, Sandwich is to the field. Keith has switched everything to defense mode. He does have a Monster Reborn. I don't know if there's anything in the graveyard that can help Keith here. Again, it's a really good match for this second one. Okay, turn change back to Keith. He's just drawn a 0 ritual. Oh, that's a great draw for Keith. We'll admit that is a very good draw for Keith. Keith does have Monster Reborn, so if something happens to 0, he can get it back if he wants it as well. He's got the 1650 of Guardian of Throne Room there too. Oh, this is going to be a big loss for Becca. She's going to lose her Sandwich. I mean, she does have a couple of face downs. Oh! Now, the funny thing is because I absolutely hate that card. But in this situation, I will approve of it. Keith does have Monster Reborn though, he can get 0 back. So, oh, that Mirror Force, man. I don't like it, but I like it when because I want Rebecca to beat Keith. I don't think Bandit Keith deserves to win a lot of matches, but machine cards, early Yu-Gi-Oh, they were very good. So, in the interest of fairness, Keith does deserve to be on top of the ladder. Maybe this is a tournament where they've all just dropped their past beef. All 32 players have just come together and just gone, let's just have some fun. Let's just play as old friends. Keith draws Metal Zoa, arguably one of the most useless cards in the game because Zoa, combined with Metal Morph, is 2900 and can take half of its attack target's attack points. So Metal Zoa is arguably useless in this game. Like, summoning it actually puts you at more of a disadvantage. Keith draws Launcher Spider. Becca's still got 3 defenses on the field here though. Oh, Bubonic Vermin, so that'll flip up another one. I don't think Becca's played Shadow Ghoul yet. Not in this match, I don't think. Okay, another thing I'm hoping to do soon, and I've been asked for this before, I'm hoping to do it soon. What I'll do is we'll get everyone together and we'll do like one episode where like I'll film the setup so people can actually see how all this comes together, because I think a lot of people have been curious about that in the past as well. It's just getting everyone together when everyone's free on one day is the tricky part, but we could do it. It's doable. So, but I would like to do that. Give a like a video of like all the tech setup, all the stuff that's used, the Elgato, the 2 switches, 2 laptops, etc., etc. Back in the day, we used to do it live, but then people got busy. It just became unfeasible to do it with us being in the same location every time. But very early in the channel, we used to do it live. I used to sit with the Rodecaster 2 Pro, which... Oh, did you all see what Bandit Keith just had thrown in the graveyard from that Needleworm? Mechanical Chaser, 7 completed, Mystical Space Typhoon, that and a couple of other good cards as well. That is an absolute monster of effect just hit on Keith's deck by that Needleworm. That literally, if Bandit Keith could have selected a bunch of cards to not go to the graveyard with that effect, that probably would have been it. That actually could be game-changing. If Becca can get this Zero the Mant off the field, that could potentially be game-changing, because Keith's hand, he has nothing left. If he loses what's on the field, he cannot summon anything. But yeah, for those who are curious in that, I will hopefully do a video of that soon. There's the equipment. We have the Rodecaster 2 Pro, which is primarily a podcast recorder. The Elgato card, or the capture card, is what plugs into the Windows laptop, which is it's lost its A key, and there's something wrong with either the internal storage drive or something, because storage space keeps randomly disappearing off it by the gigabytes. Don't know what's going on with it. I mean, it is pretty old as well. I think it's about 6 years old or something, so it's not new. Giant Mech Soldier has been played, 1750 and 2800. That adds up to 4550. Oh, and Becca, she's not blocking. Dang. 2800, Becca down to 800. That is a massive loss of life points. A 33 turn match again. It's a marathon of a match so far. Alright, what does Becca... Oh, card destruction. Oh. Okay. What does Becca have in her hand? Oh, she had lost a dragon too, but that couldn't get through Zero. Oh, Keith's drawn that. Oh, he's drawn Offerings to the Doomed as well. He's also drawn that Barrel Dragon. Becca plays One Day of Peace. And Keith draws One Day of Peace. Means that Becca won't lose life points on the next turn at least. That's like activating card destruction there has likely kept her in the game. She's now got 4 face... Oh, make that 5. Face down spell or traps. And Keith... Oh, he's drawn Machine King. Looks like he's going to come to summon it. Giant mech soldier is going to depart. So Machine King's going to be 2,300. 2,800 for Zera. You almost got to say that it's going to be very tough for Becca to get back. Okay, there is a attack being launched towards Sangan. Can Becca... Well, she played Wabaku, so she can get through another turn here. Keith has played One Day of Peace. Becca's only got, as we see now, 11 cards left in her deck. Keith has got Offerings to the Doomed. She's in real strife here. But I tell you what, it's been a good match. But can she get back? She's got 5 cards down on the field. And to the end phase, turn change back to Bandit Keith, who's drawn Tribute to the Doomed. Becca plays under a ruler. Oh no, Keith's got 7 tools. Oh dear. Oh, if Becca was banking on that to get her through the turn, she's going to be very disappointed. 7 tools of the Bandit blocks Thunder of Ruler. And Keith has just activated Offerings to the Doomed. Oh, Magic Jammer. Yes. Oh, what was that? Dragon's Gunfire went from Becca's hand. Becca's losing cards off of her field. Is this it? Keith activates Tribute to the Doomed. Discards Barrel Dragon. There goes Sangan, 2,300, 2,800. If any one of these attacks hit, Rebecca will lose this match. She has fought tooth and nail right to the very end. She's drawn Witch of the Black Forest. And now to the battle phase, 2,300. Mask of Weakness. That won't do anything, but 1,600 now for Machine King. Oh, I tell you what. It was a hard-fought victory for Keith. It's now 1-1, and there's one more match. This one, wow, what a marathon so far. How long? I'm actually going to check time code. Oh wow, it's gone for over half an hour already. Oh, really? Look at the card. Quaking Mirror Force. I know there's a few of them, and someone, I can't remember who it was, but they jokingly suggested to make a Mirror Force archetype deck that I could duel against. Well then, one of the switches probably would end up on the highway. Right across the road from my house. Alright, Bubonic Vermin starts off with Becca, who's got Tribute to the Doomed. She's got Teddy, she's got Final Destiny as well. It's not a great starting hand, but... Alright, Keith has drawn Brave Scissor. The Bubonic Vermin will flip up and draw another copy of itself. Well, 1-1. Whose match is it? Who's taking this third and final match? The match so far has been pretty much neck and neck. Up until maybe the end of that second match, but it has been neck and neck pretty much all the way through. For 2 matches to go 30 turns plus. Now, Keith has got Brave Scissor. Becca does have a Bubonic Vermin. She's got Tribute to the Doom. She flips up Bubonic Vermin. And she's played it face... Oh, well, it's brought another one. Face down. Oh, wow. She plays Tribute to the Doomed and throws Final Destiny. Oh, I would have thrown one of her 1200s. I don't know, because Final Destiny can get you out of a bind like it did for her before, but either way. 912 is 2100 altogether, so Keith will be down to 5900. It's an okay start for Becca. It's just that she hasn't really got anything strong on the field. Keith could very easily get over a 1200. Alright, 6 cards in hand for Keith, who goes with a face-down defense. Wow. Keith has plenty of cards over 1200. Is he bait playing here? Is he trying to draw Becca into attacking? Or more into attack? Becca plays Lesser Dragon. Keith's got good defensive cards too. He's got Battle Footballer, he's got Blocker, he's got Gargoyle, he's got Blocker. Well, we probably saw that coming. Becca's got just weak monsters on the field. Keith, oh, that's Overdrive. It's a good card. 1600. None of Becca's attacks can get through that 1600. Keith targets Teddy. Of course he would. Take away the Teddy first. Off of a young... Well, is Becca... No, she's not really a child. She's a young teenager. Or teenager, I guess. It's actually something I wonder. How old are the characters in... Bruh. You know what? I approve again. I want Becca to win, so I approve of Mirror Force this time. Bait play, putting everything into defense mode as well. How old are the characters in the Yugioh anime? I'd say they're around like 15, 16. I mean, Yugi looks like he's 7 due to his challenged stature of his height. Joey looks like he's about 23 due to his... then again, Joey just looks tall because he's always standing next to Yugi. Slot Machine is played for Keith. Ah, Slot Machine's going to get blown to bits. Ah, this will be fun. Okay, there goes Mirror Force. There goes Slot Machine. Becca has had a 7 tools, so if Keith played 7 tools could have deactivated 7 tools. Main phase 2 for Keith. He has no monsters on the field. This is a great chance for Becca to attack. Oh, of all the cards to draw, White Dust on. Why the hell did we even put that in a deck? I actually don't know why that White Dust on is even in Rebecca's deck. Oh, maybe it's to symbolize a plushie or something. Something that Becca would have, like, as she's carrying a backpack. White Dust on is something she'd have, like, clipped to, like, the strap or something on her bag. Alright, turn change. Draw phase for Keith, who's got 4 cards in hand. He's staring down weak monsters, though. He's played Monster Reborn. And what's he bringing back? Jackpot. Bandit Keith has brought back that Slot Machine. I believe Slot Machine came out in Metal Raiders, if I remember correctly. I actually have Slot Machine on card. It was common though, it wasn't rare. But for 2000 attack and 2300 defense, it's a pretty bad 7-star monster by today's standards. But if you had 3/7 completed, you could pull a Bandit Keith, hide him under your wristband, and power him up. Alright, draw for Bandit Keith. 3 cards in hand. Becca with 4 defenses. Oni Tank T34 has come to the field. 1400. Goes after Bubonic Vermin. Keith again also has Slot Machine. Becca's got only Polymerization in her hand. It's looking a bit grim here. Keith's down a lot of life points. Only got 2900 left. Becca with a 3000 life point advantage, but... Oh, there's Rush Recklessly. She doesn't have anything though. And Skalengal will allow her to draw another card when it's flipped up, so... Oh, I don't know, she could have flipped that up during her main phase. She might have drawn something. Then again, she would have lost life points, but Giant Mech Soldier has made its way onto the field in place of Oni Tank T34. Alright, Skalengal's flipped up, so Becca will draw. It's, Dragon's Gunfire. Probably a good thing she didn't flip it up on her turn though. Then she would have lost points. There goes White Dust on. Hey! Is that the oh no. Oh no, I've just seen that too. Oh dear. Now, Scapegoat, being a quick play, puts up a prompt and it repeatedly screams at you, do you want to play this card to the field? Rebecca's player would have hit the A button out of, you know, seeing that Scapegoat come to hand, and because I think Rush Recklessly was first from, well, it was second from the left, but in terms of going left to right, it was first in order, has actually activated that for Rush Recklessly. That's a, well, that's a shame, because that Rush Recklessly could have done something in this match. 7 completed, now played from Keith. It's put Slot Machine to 2,700. Oh, will that Rush Recklessly error be something to talk about here? I hope it isn't, because it's gonna spoil what's been a good match. If it meant Becca could have made a comeback, she's looking a bit grim here though. She draws, card destruction. She's gonna have to play it, I think. She needs something. We get to see what's in Keith's hand, who's played Magic Jammer. He threw the 0 ritual. Becca can play 7 tools. It's going to cost her 1,000 points, but she needs a new hand. Even 2 cards. She needs something. Electric Snake and Offerings to the Doomed. Down goes Offerings to the Doomed. Keith did just activate his Magic Jammer, so he doesn't have that on the field anymore. There goes Slot Machine. Giant Mech Soldier's still down. Becca's going to lose her draw phase, but she got Electric Snake. She's still got 3 defenders on the field. Turn change, draw phase for Keith, who's drawn Blast Juggler. It ain't strong, but it doesn't need to be. Sheep token is gone. And there goes the other sheep token. Becca needs Millennium Shield. I don't think she's drawn that yet. Or Shadow Ghoul. Luster Dragon. Oh, no, she can't draw. She can't draw. Oh. The downside of Offerings to the Doomed. It's a strong card, but it needs a drawback like that because of how good it is. Oh dear. It's Zoa. It's going to be very tough for Becca to get through this. Electric Snake is targeted and destroyed. You know, Thunder is one of the very few types that we don't have anyone using, like... Is it even possible to make a good Thunder deck? There's so few of them. I'm sure there is a good deck you can make with them. Skalengle's been drawn. Put face down as well, but Becca with no cards in hand and only a Skalengle. You got to think that Keith is probably going to win this one. He's just played Golgoyle and gone to his battle phase. Oh, wow. He's attacked with Golgoyle. Okay, well, if he's attacked with Golgoyle, I'm going to... remove trap. Okay. If Keith is attacked with Golgoyle, I'm going to say that Keith has probably got Rush Recklessly. And that's why he was so confident with that. Becca is down to 2,300 points. He's got Witch of the Black Forest. She plays it face up. She's trying her best, but I think she's just completely lost here. She goes after Golgoyle. I don't know about that as a... Oh, no. Oh, okay, maybe Keith didn't have Rush Recklessly. Oh, okay. He's got Time Machine. Unless Keith was... But then again, that was a bit of a risk then, if he was attacking with Golgoyle. Maybe he just got lucky for a change. Not for a change. Oh, yeah, for a change. Bandit Keith isn't lucky, he cheats. He keeps cards concealed in his wristband. Face down. I think Becca's done. She is now. Offerings to the Doomed. That destroys Witch of the Black Forest. Now, unfortunately for Becca, this one... Well then, okay, well, fortunately this time the game was concluded. Becca was guaranteed to lose that one. But still, this error message appears to be happening more and more. Were there notes left on this one? There were not notes left on this one, but the game was concluded. Becca was going to lose. So this time it's guaranteed, so it's a little bit different from the Rex and Pegasus one, but alright, well I guess that's where we'll call it anticlimactic finish, of course, but alright, so Bandit Keith will win this one 2-1. But overall, it was a really competitive match. For a first versus fourth, that is the kind of match you want to see. How long did that go for? 45 minutes, wow. It was an absolute marathon of a match and was very entertaining the whole way through, but the anticlimactic finish, at least this time we had a definitive winner and it didn't ruin a perfectly good match with the game crashing. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. I think I might only be able to get through one tonight. I might try and stream a bit on the weekend as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.